Previously, I walked through the steps needed for assessing and migrating your Java applications to Azure. In this video, I'd like to show you a great way of monitoring those freshly migrated Java applications with Azure Application Insights. Azure Application Insights, a feature of Azure Monitor, is a fantastic choice for monitoring your Java applications, or any Azure deployed applications for that matter. It provides real-time insights into the performance and health of your applications, allowing you to quickly identify and diagnose issues. With advanced analytics and customizable dashboards, you can easily track key metrics and gain a deeper understanding of how your workloads are performing. Additionally, Azure Application Insights integrates seamlessly with other Azure services, making it easy to incorporate into your existing workflow. Over the next few minutes, I will walk you through a few powerful features that can help developers and DevOps professionals gain insights into their applications. If you recall, I previously walked you through provisioning of your Azure services with App Service Landing Zone Accelerator. One of the resources that is deployed for you is Azure Application Insights. Before diving into the Azure portal to check on the features of Application Insights, I'd like to mention that without any further configuration, we can start tailing our application logs right from our developer workstation, which is useful for a quick glance of the application logs to get a sense of what might be occurring in the application. As you can see here, there's a bit of activity occurring in the logs. Lots of gets and posts to our application. I can also see some sort of stack trace indicating an error of sorts has occurred. Let's pop over to the Azure Application Insights Overview page, which provides a high-level view of the performance and health of your applications. It displays key metrics such as server response time, page load time, and failed requests, as well as charts and graphs to help you visualize trends and identify patterns. You can customize this view with your own application dashboards. From the Overview page, you can drill down into more detailed information about specific components of your application, or access other features of Application Insights, such as the application map, live metric stream, and more. I love the application map. This is one of my favorite features that provides a visual representation of the components and dependencies of an application. It can really help us developers and DevOps professionals monitor the performance and health of an application, identify bottlenecks and failures, and troubleshoot issues. As you may recall from our online bookstore architecture, we have one instance of the application server running with a dependency on one MySQL database. I love how this view illustrates the number of calls to the dependencies with correlated response times. I can drill into the database calls here and investigate the performance. This will show us a nice time series view along with our database calls. I will then drill into the samples, and then I can view the SQL queries. How cool is that? I will just pick one, and look at that. This is the correlated telemetry between the application server servlet that generated the call to the MySQL database and the query that was executed. If I select dependency properties and show all, I can view all the metadata associated that is indexed and persisted in my log analytics workspace. I am then going to click on the ellipsis next to the name metadata field that shows the query and then select search. This will then look for all occurrences of this type, dependency, since this is a MySQL query record. And again, we have a nice time series view. From here, I can inspect visually, sort of like a coarse-grained view, or I can select View in Logs for a more fine-grained view. This is going to bring up Log Search View, similar to what we tailed in the application logs from our developer workstation, but across all data that is indexed across all of our dependencies. Things like traces, which are file logs, events, page views, exceptions, dependencies, are all available in tables within our log analytics workspace and available for us to query against. This is one of my favorite features. Here I can use Cousteau query language to fine-tune my search on exactly what interests me, and then even save, export, or share my queries for future use. I will go ahead and remove the date range and just query and filter on dependencies. In my case, the dependencies are a MySQL database. Maybe I want to be notified when the select statements are exceeding some SLA that I have. How cool is this? We can write all sorts of queries here. I will narrow down my KQL query for just MySQL dependencies that are making a SQL query exceeding 100 milliseconds. Just imagine you are a member of the online bookstore production support team, somebody interested in degraded SQL performance. we can go ahead and click New Alert Rule. In this case, we want to notify the production support team when these SQL queries are exceeding the SLA. By selecting Create a New Rule, we then see the KQL query and can specify some metadata on when the alert should fire. We then specify the alert logic and the threshold value of how many records a KQL query should return over a frequency of time, and then select an action to email an administrator, somebody who's concerned about the degraded performance. Once the alert has been created, emails will fire off when the conditions are met. So just really productive stuff we can do here. In this video, we walk through a few powerful features that can help developers and DevOps professionals gain insights into their applications. We covered Logstream, Application Insights Overview, AppMap, KQL, and how to create alerts. Thank you for watching.